You know, Clayton has always been rich in its history and culture and in the arts. And, you know, over the last 15 or so years, we've really had a concentrated effort to promote Clayton as an arts community. And that really began with us at the Clayton Center, you know, exhibiting local artists' work once a month on display for the public to come inside and see. Then we branched out and created a sculpture trail in the downtown area where we used to have maybe 15 or 20 entries. Today we have 75, 85 entries amazing. From all over the country that want to participate in our sculpture trail in the downtown area, which is fantastic. But what's so cool about it is the art thing is that it brings such a quality of life to any community. And especially in a growing community where you can have two people that have never met each other stand before a piece of structure or art or visual painting and have a conversation immediately. You know, so it creates that sense of community that is so phenomenal.
We try to come as often as we can to the market here in Clayton, and this is probably the fourth piece of artwork we've bought from local artists. We really enjoy the local art, and it decorates our home beautifully.
Here at the market, the way that we support the local community is having our artists out here. We encourage all the local artists to come out, get involved, have a tent. Before COVID happened, we had Last Friday, which was also a great local community event for art. So, you know, just trying to schedule things and encourage artists to participate.
You don't wake up in the morning going, I'm gonna drop $100+ on some artwork today at the farmer's market. Like, that's not really something that typically happens, but I mean, it takes a lot of time, you know, it takes a lot of love, and I think that if you want to support, you know, your local community, you gotta, you know, buy some artwork too, not just the vegetables.
But I mean, nothing supports more than buying something from an artist, for sure.
I'm artistic myself, and I would love to have some local art, specifically abstract. I really like abstract, geometrical specifically.
If only you just spread the word through social media, Facebook, Instagram, something like that, Twitter, just, you know, spread the word and get your name out there.
Found it nice, especially like a place where you sit, like a coffee shop or a restaurant, because you're sitting and you can kind of sense the vibe of the art that is around you. So I think you can get a better connection.
Well, for me, it's very important that we bring in local artists. And I have probably 10 people at least in my store, if not more, that are local artists. I think for me, I want to be supported, so I want to support the local artists as well.
I think that it's a couple of things. One, you know, to shop local, and two, to kind of get rid of the mindset that everything in an artist's store is expensive. You know, everybody can't afford a $500 painting.
Right.
But, you know, our local artisans here, they have something for every price point. You know, they have smaller designs and paintings that they've made for $35 or $45. You know, so I think that's important that the artists have realized we need to create things that are beautiful, people can appreciate, and make it somewhat affordable.
Right now in my living room, I have a piece of fiber art that was done by Bronwyn Fullington. She's a local artist here, and so every time someone walks in my house, that's the first thing they see. So I encourage everyone to have a piece of local art in their house.
we're always on the hunt for new artwork. So anywhere you can get your face and your artwork out there, I'd say do it. Spring's coming, and we're all gonna want to be outside.
Do you think visual arts are important?
Absolutely. I mean, for this age and time that we're going through, it's one of the most important things you can do to support visual arts.
I love art, yes. In fact, I think it's such an important balance to not only my life, but all of us kind of in this modern digital era, you know, working, closed in our houses. We need something bright and creative and fun, the other side of our brain. So yeah.
You know, research who your local artists are, like them on Facebook, hit them up on the Instagram, you know, and connect that way, since we can't be so close together, you know, at this time.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It is so wonderful to see this small community coming together during these crazy times. It really warms my heart to see so many people following their passions and doing their part to keep art alive. And more than ever, this is the time to do it.